The Sweet Swarm is a 4-day event happening next week in Pokemon Go. Do you need Stardust? Are you trying to grow your Stardust bank? But more importantly, how do I get millions of Stardust like these other pro players? You're in the right place. This is Go With Us with the Sweet Swarm. Guys, it's taking place on Sunday at midnight. So for the whole of Sunday on the 3rd, running until Wednesday midnight the 6th at midnight again, local time, so 4 days, which brings about our featured Pokemon, Combee Swirlix. Combee is a bug and flying type Pokemon originally coming from the Sinnoh region in Generation 4. Swirlix is a fairy type Pokemon originally coming from the Kalos region. On to the bonuses now. Lure modules activated during this event will last for 1 hour, and specific Pokemon will be attracted to the lure modules just like it was for the summer concert event. We also get an increased chance to encounter shiny Combee as well as shiny Swirlix during this event. There is going to be specific timed research that is going to be taking place over the 4 days. From August 3rd at the start of the event at midnight all the way until August 4th at midnight, we're going to get encounters with Swirlix. We're going to get 3,000 Stardust and 25 Pineapple Berries, and then the timed research is going to flick over on the 5th and 6th to get encounters with Combee, 500 XP, 3,000 Stardust, as well as 1 lure module as a reward. In field research, there will be specific tasks rewarding us with certain encounters with Swirlix as well as Combee. Stop. If you guys didn't already know, Combee on its own is already a permanently boosted Stardust Pokemon at 750 Stardust per catch. I want you guys to complete the field research, but I want you to stack. If you guys don't know what stacking is, we're going to leave an example on screen right now where you encounter a Pokemon through field research that maybe is a first stage evolution, second stage, or maybe it's a permanently boosted Stardust Pokemon like Audino or Sableye. We stack these Pokemon. In other words, you give them a berry and run away from them. The reason why is that on a 3x catch or 4x catch Stardust day, for example, a Quaxly Calm day that we just had, or an Ultra Unlock event where it was 4x catch Stardust, that is when we would be catching those Pokemon, but on a star piece, which means every single Combee you now catch, and I believe I even have an example on screen right now, every single Combee you catch in a 3x catch event with that star piece running is going to grant you over 3,000 Stardust per catch. But because Combee and Swirlix are the only Pokemon coming from field research, mark this in your calendar. Because they're part of this event, how good is the evolutions of Combee and Swirlix? If we look at Combee going into Vespiquen, remember that needs to be the female. If you actually look in the Great League right now, Vespiquen has a really good ranking at a current rank of 82. So if you do manage to get a Combee in the wild that maybe has a low attack, high defense, high stamina, this could be a great Vespiquen to use in the Great League, for example. Other than that, this is very much a Dex entry Pokemon. It's not a great gym defender, and it's not a great bug or flying type attacker as well. So the Stardust is really the main pull here for Combee. If you guys are looking for the 100% IVs in the field research for Combee, the 100% CP is going to be 212. And for Swirlix, that 100% IB is going to be 505. If you can't remember them, remember, just take a screenshot. On Swirlix's side, Swirlix going into Slurpuff isn't very good in the Great League, but actually in the Ultra League at 15, 15, 15. So this Pokemon would need to be a hundo, fully maxed out at level 50 with XL Candy at a current ranking of 254. Slurpuff will be able to put in some damage for you because of that fairy typing. It can take out a lot of dragons in this category, and it actually has key wins against something like Annihilate or Corviknight or even Giratina and Altered, so very interesting. But as a fairy type raid attacker, definitely a no-go. We have just better fairy type attackers in the game right now. We're not too sure what the shiny rates might be, but I have a feeling it's going to be about a 1 in 64 chance or in 1 in 128, so good luck out there. Another quick thing we're going to mention in here is that Adventure Week actually ends on the evening of the 3rd, which is when this event actually starts. So you're going to have the whole day of the 3rd to carry over some bonuses. So guys, I would specifically look at the Incense bonus, which means Incense is going to be lasting for 2 hours as opposed to 1. This is a great opportunity to try and attract more Combees while that star piece is running, and especially if it's windy weather outside. Look out for that windy weather because it means Combees are going to be spawning more frequently, and again, you're getting more Stardust because of that weather boost. This is an incredible opportunity to get Stardust in the game and to remember what to do going forward. Please bear in mind though, Combee and Swirlix are not the easiest Pokemon to catch. They generally have very orange rings or even red rings at times. So get your Great Balls and your Ultra Balls ready along with your your red raspberries as well as golden raspberries because they're going to be very, very useful on this day. Guys, on this day as well, we have Gmax Butterfree Raid Day, which we're going to leave on the left screen right now. It's even important to mention there that the rewards, especially from a Stardust point of view, it could be a great opportunity to try and coincide these events together while your star piece is running. So you're going to be completing raids, but on the side, you're going to be catching Combees, as many as possible, so you can just add more Stardust into your bank. Guys, that is Sweet Swarm in its entirety. Remember to check out Butterfree on the left. That is going to be your best and easiest guide to take down that Pokemon. Appreciate you being here. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. It is the best way to tell YouTube that you want to see more of our content. Love you. Go with us, and we'll catch you in the next one, baby.